Assalamualaikum everyone, and welcome to day 2 of this Ramadan special, last 10 inspirations, how to 10x your Ramadan right now, inshallah, with me, Nadia Leona Yunis, here on Nadia TV. Okay, so I do hope that you checked out day 1. It had lots of tips and action points for you. So remember, I said grab your favorite pen and get writing all your tips, and I gave some of my tips as well, and of course adding your own tips in there as well. So if you haven't checked that video, then please go check that video out before you watch this one, and we'll have a link to it at the end so you can quickly navigate your way to day 1. Please listen to that first, and then inshallah get into this video. And today I'm just going to quickly talk about again, we're on the theme of maxing, 10xing our last 10 nights of Ramadan, inshallah, and how we can maximize our time, energy. And today I'm going to quickly talk to you about social media. And social media is a really big thing in our lives, but it basically is part of our lives. It's the norm now, and we can't see ourselves without it, really. I mean, whichever social media platform we use. And subhanAllah, it's kind of amazing when you do come across people and they say that they're not on Facebook, or they don't use Twitter or Instagram, Snapchat or Pinterest or LinkedIn or whatever else. By the way, I'm on all of those, so that's why I was mentioning it. But it's quite amazing. And the thing is, yeah, there are people out there who don't go on social media for whatever reasons. There are good things about social media. As I said, I'm across all social media. I use it for personal and business purposes. And hey, look, I've got a YouTube channel called Nadia TV, so I can interact with you guys and talk to you, inshallah. So there is good in it, and there's lots that I learn as well by watching YouTube videos or reading posts and checking out images with quotes, etc. But what you can do, one of the things you can do for the last 10 is take a social media fast, or have a social media fast. So what does that mean? That literally means either deactivate your accounts, especially with Facebook, you can deactivate it. Some of the other ones you can't deactivate really, like Twitter or something. I haven't figured that one out. Or consciously take a break. Come on, let's just admit it. We've got Facebook app on our phones, and we log into it throughout the day, however many times. So either deactivating it, which is much better, and I usually do deactivate it so I can focus on my ibadah, and if I've got big projects coming up, or if I've just had too much of life and I just need to get away and recharge my energies and recharge my batteries, deactivate them, or consciously go on social media less. Look, the thing is, you're not going to miss anything on social media unless your family is on there. But I think that families can connect via Skype as well, via text messages, via WhatsApp. And again, these are other forms of medium, networking, messaging, instant messaging that you also need to kind of cut back on. So you can put all that focus and energy in your ibadah. And again, I know a lot of you are on WhatsApp groups, etc. And I know that there's going to be some awesome posts, inspirational posts, but sometimes what happens is we totally get caught up in it. Like if I go on Facebook and I go on the Facebook feed, I just so get caught up in the trance. I'm like in a trance, and then I'm just going to physically shake myself off. I'm like, what was I doing here anyway in the first place? And of course there's so much awesomeness, but there's so much stuff that I don't want to read, but I just get caught up in it. And on our phones as well. I mean, I personally, about 2 years ago, got rid of email on my phones. I'm not that busy anymore, so you know what, when I need to check my emails, I log on to my laptop or my PC, so I don't have that on my phone. WhatsApp I just recently reinstalled on my phone again, but that's just for my family. I don't have it on my business line yet. And text messages I contact via my text messages with my nieces and stuff, and then we've got a phone. So I do keep up to date with my friends and family, but there's a time for it, because the thing is, once you're it's a www, World Wide Web, and what happens in the web, you get caught up in it. And if you try to get out of the web, you get the point. So get out of this web for the last 10, because you're going to have more energy to focus on your ibadah, focus on your nawafil prayers, focus on your front prayers, focus on your Quran, recitations, tafsir, du'as, and you can actually focus. And I know for myself, when I'm like working on all these projects and I'm doing so much, there's not a lot of khushu there. I start off with it, but as soon as subhanAllah I get into it, then I'm like thinking about something else, gotta do this. So we all go through that. And one of the ways to really get that khushu back and to really connect with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and really connect in these last 10 days to maximize them, to 10x it, is to take a social media break. And also what's going to happen is that once you do take the social media break, you're going to see a positive effect, not and 10 days, you're going to see afterwards as well, because there's some life lessons that you're going to personally learn, and we all have personal life lessons that we learn from all these kind of challenges and situations, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will help you learn these lessons, and you're going to apply those after Ramadan as well. So it's an awesome time to take a social media fast, to have a social media break, and so you can have all the energy to maximize your last 10 nights and 10 days to 10x it right now, because it's going to help you afterwards as well. So that was my quick day 2 video, inspirational video, and I hope it was inspirational and motivational for you to think about taking a social media break or a fast from it, or deactivating, or consciously going on social media less, which I've also been doing myself as well, alhamdulillah. So practice what we preach, right? So I do hope that inspired and motivated you. Let me know in the comments below what resonated with you in this video, and are you going to be taking a fast break, or are you going to be consciously coming on less and having a specific time in the day where you are going to be doing all your work and logging on. And do subscribe to our channel, inshallah. Like this video, share it across all your social media networks before you take the fast or the break. And I'll see you inshallah in day 3. I'll try my best to keep up the 10-day videos. If not, then do please forgive me, but inshallah I'll try my best. So I'll speak to you soon. Keep me in your du'as, you're in my du'as, and assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.